Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode here today on the channel. We're back on the Manchester United career. This is Season 1, Episode 9. In today's episode, we have two massive matches, which will decide our season. We've been drawn in the round of 32 in the Europa League against Genk. We are going to be facing them here today. Also, Manchester City. We face Pep Guardiola's side in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, and let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Players you'd like me to sign in Season 2. And, of course, feel free to leave a dislike. If you're not enjoying the series for whatever reason, feel free to let me know you're discontent. That's why the dislike button is there for. Leave a dislike. Do it. You're going to do whatever you want anyway. But regardless, we're going to be playing against Genk. We're coming off a 1-0 win against Chelsea and a 3-1 loss against Liverpool. Sancho, away in Europe, gets the first shot blocked. And United oozing forward, can't capitalise. Kane slips through Sancho, back to Harry Kane. The first team's playing, and we should have scored already here. Kane takes a touch, and the first shot gets blocked. Good on you, Genk. Alright, Bruno Fernandes from the corner kick whips it into the box, and it's cleared only as far as Martial. Maguire goes for the shot on goal. I respect that. Savic. Back to Harry Kane. Takes a touch, and it flies away there. That's something special. It's England's number 9, Harry Kane, to make it 1-0 for Manchester United just before the 20th. He has well and truly replaced Romelu Lukaku's goal deficit. Savic. Sancho. Holds up the ball well. A nice little piece of skill there. Bruno to make it 2. Goes just wide of the post. Savic. Sancho. Wan-Bissaka and the overlapping run. The ball comes in, but it's a good save. And Genk now on the counter-attack. A nice little flick up there. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sort of proficient enough to know anyone, but that's a cheeky little ball over the top. With the 1-goal lead, United are oozing with confidence, and Fernandes puts the stranglehold there on Genk. We're 2-0 up away. What technical ability to push forward. What a finish. A magnificent goal for the Portuguese international. United go 2-0 up in the round of 32. Fixture congestion has definitely plagued us this season, especially in the league. Drawing and being inconsistent since... Oh no, what the fuck? Genk get back in this one just before the 41st. Oh, runs into the crowd, you daft prick. 2-1. David De Gea's clean sheet has been smashed. It's my defence, man. My two central defenders, Maguire and Lindelof, they're playing week in, week out. They're just suspect, and then Dave can't do much about it. Even being 90 rated, an ultimate difficulty, that goes in. 2-1 to Genk. We should be alright. We've got 2 away goals regardless. But conceding to such a poor side, we were quite lucky in the draw, to be honest. Chelsea, Arsenal, PSG or Inter Milan. That would have been hilarious. Getting drawn against Inter in the Europa League will be banter FC pretty much. Sancho gets the shot there. 2-1. At the moment, trying to make it 3-1. Pogba with the corner kick now. Maguire wins the header. Kane on the counter-attack now. Tony Marshall comes inside. It's a good ball over the top to Sancho. Receives it. Takes the touch. It's Sancho to cut inside. Sancho in the box. Martial hits it first time. It's Anthony Martial to make it 3-1 here. Tony Martial came from France. The English press said he had no chance, and he's just gone and scored again there. Alright, 3-1 now. We want to try and shore off this result, because we've still got to play him at Old Trafford in the home leg. So let's bring on Marcus Rashford. Hopefully he can nick a goal. We'll bring Savic to attacking midfield, and we'll bring on Neves as well to sort of hold back up and get those passing lanes opened. Open up those triangles, those high-octane passing. Neves to Kane. Back to Neves. Neves has had a really good season this year. Obviously, you don't sort of see him in the highlights because he's sort of like the third, fourth man. But his passing is fantastic. Oh, it's savage there, but that was all. If you sort of look back to those passing plays, it was Neves to hold down the positions, and Savage comes screaming into the camera with the Usain Bolt celebration there. I absolutely love it. Neves absolutely linked everything there. The third or fourth pass, Savage comes screaming through like a freight train with an absolute blinder. It's 4-1 away in the Europa League. 2 goals. This is what I live for, these nights away in Europe. Well, in the Champions League, more or less, but we got to do what we got to do. Oh, my God. That was nearly a goal there. Pogs, Rashford, back to Kane. Rashford on the overlapping run. Rashford takes a touch and cuts back. Opens up the Genk defence. Pogba takes a turn. Neves to have a strike from range. He couldn't get enough on it, unfortunately. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. She's all over Red Rover. That's all she wrote. 4-1 was the result, and that's given us a massive morale boost now in the home match, which we can simulate most definitely. And then we'll play Man City. Okay, guys, so welcome to the second leg in the round of 32. We'll give our youngsters a chance. We'll allow Greenwood, Chong, and James to lead the line. And 2-0, Neves and Pogba. Neves getting that well-deserved goal there. Okay, guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. The moment you've all been waiting for this season. Our first piece of silverware can be attained here in the Carabao Cup. We managed to beat Southampton in the semis. Leicester lost, unfortunately, to Man City. But we have a chance to beat Pep Guardiola's side here today at Wembley. Like I said, the main objective for this series is to win a major piece of silverware. If we can win the Europa League, we can win the Premier League. That will guarantee us Champions League football and 2 major cups. Look, I'm not too fussed if we do not make it to the FA Cup final and lose this one here today, but it's a massive trophy that we can win if we can win the League Cup. Give us a massive morale boost, and we'll get our first trophy on the cabinet under my managerial reign. However, the last time we faced Man City, we drew 1-1. I wouldn't want to draw it to penalties because they'd probably beat us. But overall, we've probably got... Look at the thing is, like, the attacking front three for both sides is probably even. The midfield as well is probably even. But our defensive line is not as good as theirs, in my opinion. All right. And their goalkeeper is basically on par. So let's have a look at Man City's squad. Ederson in goal. João Cancelo. Sanchez, the former Spurs man. Laporte, Marcelo in the back line. Rakitic, De Bruyne, Silva in the midfield. Bernardo, Aguero, Sterling leading line. Sane is not playing against us this time around, but Laporte's 88 rated. Like Maguire and Lindelof are only 83 respectively. Kane. Oh, Kane has managed to get a favourable drop there, and it's opened up. Oh, Manchester City have been split through here, and 4 minutes in with the high-octane, high-pressing. That's absolutely spectacular for Fernandes to find the pace, and Harry Kane comes in clutch for us at Wembley. It's an outstanding finish by the English number 9. It was controversial to bring in Harry Kane, but we needed a talismanic striker like the likes of Robin van Persie, Nistelrooy up top. We just needed a man to lead the line, and I didn't think Marcus Rashford was up to the chance, and Harry Kane has come up clutch there. Harry Kane is insane. 6 goals this season in the Carabao Cup. And as he picks up the goal, he gives away possession there sloppily. Sterling on the break here. Lindelof's trying to come out. Wan-Bissaka's been pushed out of position. He's come centrally. Sane. Lingard's gone for goal there. Sterling's gone to goal. He should have scored. Savage gets the first shot blocked. Sanchez. Serge. What the hell? Okay, we've managed to maintain possession there with a poor slide tackle. Pogba. Martial. Be cool. Be calm and collected. Open up those passing lanes. Savage nearly scores the second one there. We've been all over like Man City, like a red rash. And we're on the break here again, sitting back. Martial ready to burn. Juan Cancelo. The tackle comes in. Martial's opened him up. It's Savage to put it at the back post. Sancho gets out, headed by Marcelo. Manchester City have really improved upon their side with bringing in Marcelo and Sanchez. Sterling to find Aguero. Sterling to De Bruyne. Man, I should have bombed it out. If in doubt, kick it out, clear it out. We've been playing too fancy against these poorer sides, playing out for the back. We should have just bombed it. And Kevin De Bruyne, Manchester's on-field captain, has scored there. My defence has just been shoddy. 1-1 at Wembley. Couldn't even hold it to half-time. Sancho trying to win it back. Savage gets tackled by Rakitic. Another fantastic signing in January for the Citizens. It's at the back post. Digne. Oh, how's he kept that one out? Kane trying to create another Manchester United counter-attack. There's two players on the right. Sancho is going to go for goal! The sweaty goal was opened for him there, but the absolute confidence to strike the ball there, I've got to give it to him. Sancho's made it 2-1 just before the 6th. A fantastic goal, inch perfect there to pull that one slightly to the right against Edison. We're 2-1 up, down in Wembley. What a day out. Sancho makes it 2-1, scoring his 4th goal of the Carabao Cup. Hopefully this is enough. Sometimes the best form of defence is attack, and Martial's been slipped through there at Edison. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions here now. Let's bring on Rashford to continue to press and harry that left-hand side on Juan Cancelo. Let's bring on Neves as well. Allow Savage to go up top, and we'll leave it at that just for now. Savage, Pogba. Sancho goes for his 2nd, and the brace is denied by a good save. Savage, Kane. Kane turns his man, and Edison is massively under pressure. It could be 3-1 up here. The ball comes in. Pogba finds the head of Maguire, and it goes well over the crossbar. Sterling finds Gabriel Jesus fresh off the bench. Centralises it to Juan Cancelo. Gets the shot on target. If that was anyone else, he probably would have finished that. Fraudiola absolutely fucking furious on the touchline. I'd be too. Silva gets the ball in. Man City with a late chance. De Bruyne just chucking a man. Oh my god. Pogba's contained him well there. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've narrowly beaten Manchester City here today, 2-1 in the Carabao Cup. And I'm officially delighted to announce and confirm we have won our first piece of silverware this season. We have nailed the FA Cup. So I've got to say a massive thank you to each and everyone for all the support. And yeah, hopefully this success lifting a trophy can bleed on over to the Europa League and the final matches of the Premier League. The FA Cup is still to come as well, and we have a simulation match here against Crawley Town. The second team's going to play, and it's a 5-0 drumming. Pogba with 2, Rashford and James picking up goals, and even though we subbed him, the first team was subbed, and subsequently Milinkovic-Savic was, he managed to pick up a goal coming off the bench. That's great to see. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez. whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce